What's going on, guys? The Philippines looks small on a map, but its geography is absolutely insane. From a volcano inside a lake inside a volcano, to an island with more volcanoes than towns. Here are 25 mind-blowing Philippines geography facts you won't believe are true. Number 25. It is not 7,107 islands. For decades we were taught that number in school, but in 2016, the National Mapping Authority used modern radar and counted again. The real number at high tide is 7,641 islands. At low tide it is even more, number 24. The Philippines sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire. This is a horseshoe of volcanoes and earthquakes that circles the Pacific Ocean. That is why the country has 24 active volcanoes, and why it gets about 20 earthquakes per day. Most too small to feel. Number 23. Tal volcano in Batangas is a geographic matryoshka doll. It is an island volcano, inside a lake on an island inside a lake on the main island of Luzon. It is a volcano within a lake within a volcano. Number 22. The Philippines has the longest mountain range in the country that most people never see. The Sierra Madre runs for 540 kilometers down the entire east coast of Luzon. It is the backbone that protects Manila from Pacific typhoons. Number 21. Mount Apo is the highest point. It is on Mindanao and stands at 2,954 meters, or 9,692 feet above sea level. It is so tall it has 3 distinct climates from base to summit. Number 20. The longest river is not the Pasig. It is the Cagayan River in northern Luzon. It stretches for 505 kilometers, almost the distance from Manila to Vigan. Number 19. The chocolate hills in Bohol are not man-made. There are 1,268 to 1,776 perfectly cone-shaped grass hills spread over 50 square kilometers. They turn brown in the dry season, which is why they look like chocolate kisses. Number 18. The Banawe rice terraces in Ifugao were carved by hand over 2,000 years ago by the ancestors of the Ifugao people. If you stacked all the stone walls end to end, they would stretch halfway around the world. They are often called the 8th wonder of the world. Number 17. Camiguin Island is smaller than most cities, but it has more volcanoes than towns. Camiguin has 7 volcanoes and only 5 municipalities. It is literally born of fire. Number 16. Mayon volcano in Albay has the most perfect cone shape on Earth. It is so symmetrical that scientists use it as the textbook example of a stratovolcano. It has erupted more than 50 times in the last 400 years. Number 15. The Puerto Princesa subterranean river in Palawan is the world's longest navigable underground river. You can take a boat 8.2 kilometers straight through a mountain cave that opens directly into the West Philippine Sea. Number 14. The Philippines is the center of marine biodiversity. It sits in the middle of the Coral Triangle. It has more species of coral and fish per square meter than anywhere else on the planet, including the Great Barrier Reef. Number 13. Tabataha Reef's Natural Park in the Sulu Sea is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a massive atoll that you can only reach by a 10-hour boat ride. No one lives there, which is why its coral is pristine. Number 12. The deepest point in the Philippines is not on land. It is the Philippine Trench, east of Mindanao. The Galathea depth reaches 10,540 meters down. That is deeper than Mount Everest is tall. You could sink Everest in it and still have 2 kilometers of water above it. Number 11. The 100 Islands National Park in Pangasinan is a lie, in a good way. At high tide you see about 124 islands. At low tide, you can see more than 124 mushroom-shaped limestone islands. Number 10. Lake Lanao in Lanao del Sur is the largest lake in Mindanao and the second largest in the Philippines. It is an ancient lake, more than 2 million years old, formed by a volcanic dam. Number 9. The Philippines does not have 4 seasons. It has 3 distinct climates. The tag-init or hot-dry season from March to May, the tag-ulan or rainy season from June to November, and the tag-lamig or cool-dry season from December to February. Number 8. Batanes is closer to Taiwan than to Manila. The northernmost island, Yami, is only 141 kilometers from Taiwan, but more than 650 kilometers from Luzon. The Ivatan people have more in common culturally with indigenous Taiwanese than with lowland Filipinos. Number 7. Palawan is geographically alien. While the rest of the Philippines sits on the Philippine Mobile Belt, Palawan is actually a piece of the Eurasian plate that broke off from mainland Asia. That is why Palawan has animals like the Palawan pangolin and mouse deer that do not exist anywhere else. At number 6. The Benham Rise, now called the Philippine Rise, is a massive underwater plateau the size of Luzon off the east coast. It was officially recognized by the United Nations as part of the Philippines continental shelf in 2012. It is 13 million hectares of untouched underwater territory. Number 5. The Philippines is the second largest archipelago in the world by number of islands, after Norway. Indonesia is first by land area, but the Philippines beats almost every country on Earth in island count. Number 4. Manila is the most densely populated city on Earth. Metro Manila has over 43,000 people per square kilometer. That is more crowded than Mumbai. Number 3. The country sits on a triple junction of tectonic plates. The Philippine Sea Plate, the Eurasian Plate, and the Indo-Australian Plate all collide right under the islands. That is why the Philippines has earthquakes, volcanoes, and why new islands can literally rise from the sea overnight. Number 2. There is a river that runs underneath a river. In Coron, Palawan, the Cabayugan River flows on the surface, while the Puerto Princesa underground river flows directly beneath a mountain range nearby, creating a layered river system. Number 1. The Philippines is the only country in the world with a town that is inside a volcano that is inside a lake. The town of Talisay and Laurel in Batangas sit on the caldera rim of Taal. People literally live and farm inside one of the world's most active volcanoes. Which fact blew your mind the most? Mine is still number 1. Comment your number below and tell me what country I should do next.